Hi, it's Mark with the Symphony of Your Life. Hey, I've got great news today. The first printing of the Symphony of Your Life, Restoring Harmony When Your World is Out of Tune, is sold out. And we're in the process of starting a second printing here. And I thought this would be a good time to reflect with you for just a minute about where we've been, where we're going. In the course of the 30 months or so since the book came out in the spring of 2014, I've given in excess of 80 presentations, spoken to thousands of people in my audiences. The book has been well received. Of course, you know that I offer it for sale at the end of my presentations, and I've averaged about 30% of my audience purchasing the book. And I'm told by people in the industry who seem to know these things, that's pretty good number. So that's been gratifying. And there's a message in there, but rather than just tell you the message, let me set it up this way. Even before I had my palette of books, I received 2 trial copies from the printer. Of course, I was supposed to look at it, validate that the colors were right, and all that stuff. So I had 2 copies, and it just so happened that weekend was going to be my neighborhood garage sale. So I set up my lawn chair at the top of my driveway, and I littered my yard with a bunch of stuff I didn't need anymore, and I settled down to enjoy having this book in my hands, finally, after all those years of effort. And I was sitting there enjoying this gorgeous art on the front and the graphics, on the inside, and just, euphoric is probably not too strong of a word. Well, of course, in due time, a minivan pulled up in front of the house, parked, door slid back, a bunch of adults piled out. And the first woman out of the van, her foot hit the ground and she yelled across the yard, "Hey, that must be a great book from the look on your face." Well, of course, I jumped up and ran over to her and said, "Here, look, look, look." And she took it and she read the title and turned it over, looked at the back, skimmed over the flaps, and then began to flip through and enjoy the graphics and read the table of contents. And she said, I think this book might help me. And I said, "Oh yeah, why is that?" And she lifted up the hem of her sweatshirt, and I could see a pouch of medicine on her belt with a line going into her abdomen. And she said, "This is chemotherapy medicine. I'm fighting breast cancer." Well, I grabbed a pen, of course, and signed it, said, "Here, please, take this. Read it. I hope it provides you some encouragement as you fight your hard battle." And that gets to the point I was referring to a minute ago. 30% of my audience buys the book. I've observed that since the book has been out, it finds its way to those who are meant to have it. And you've been a big part of that. Thank you. And now as we go into the second printing, there's a way that you can help it be even more effective. My editor tells me that if we could get a couple of pages worth of 1, 2, or 3 line testimonials about how the book has had specific impacts on your lives, that it would be that much more effective. So would you be so kind as to let me know if you've been encouraged, or if you've received some guidance about maybe how to move forward with a project in your life, or how it's helped you face a particular challenge in your life. Those would be really, really helpful. So send me an email if you don't mind, mark@symphonyofyourlife.com, and just let us know how the book has touched your life. And for a number of reasons, time is of the essence. So if you could get that done quickly, that would be great. I'd be happy to share those constraints if you're interested. Send me an email, give me a call, we'll talk. But please do get those to me as soon as you can. We'll get them into the book, and we'll be off and running with the second printing. My, what a ride it's been. And isn't it fun to think that we're only just getting started? Thank you for your help in the past. Thank you for your help going forward. I look forward to hearing from you soon.